Hello, luminous souls. Welcome back to Quantum Universum. Today, we enter the heart of our new series, Vedic Astrology and Relationships, Sign Compatibility. And we talk about it, Cancer, the sign of the moon, of memory, and of karmic heart. The lunar sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon, which in the Vedic tradition represents the mind, emotions, unconscious memory, and family karma. Those with the moon or ascendant in Cancer have a very receptive heart, love to nurture, protect, and care. But at the same time, they may carry deep wounds within, linked to the past, to the mother, or to past lives. Cancer in love needs security, depth, but also time to truly open up. Let's now look at the karmic compatibility of Cancer. It has harmonious compatibility, meaning relationships where energy flows naturally with passion and positive karmic affinity with the following signs. Pisces, healing empathy, transcendent love. When Cancer meets Pisces, a bond is created made of subtle emotions, compassion, and shared dreams. Both are water signs and understand each other without many words. Cancer protects, Pisces forgives. Cancer needs home, Pisces needs sky. Karmically, they are drawn to each other to reawaken a love that often has roots in past lives, based on mutual healing. A spiritual and inspired relationship, but it needs presence so as not to get lost in illusions. Scorpio, emotional intensity and karmic loyalty. This is one of the strongest and most evolved relationships of the zodiac. Cancer brings protection and sweetness, Scorpio brings depth and transformation. Together, they create an emotional fortress where the heart can show its full vulnerability. Karmically, they recognize each other as souls who have already loved or healed one another. A powerful bond, often marked by shared spiritual memories that guides them in deep growth. Taurus, earth that welcomes the water of the heart. Taurus gives Cancer stability, security, and continuity. Cancer, in turn, brings care, sensitivity, and emotional nourishment to the relationship. This couple finds happiness in simple life, home, and daily gestures. Karmically, they are attracted to learn how to build without fear and to trust time and consistency. A protective, sweet relationship, ideal for those seeking deep roots and silent certainties. Cancer with Cancer, soul mirrors, water reflections. Two Cancers together create an extremely empathetic and sensitive relationship. They understand each other instinctively, support one another, and offer care. But they risk closing themselves off in their emotional world, distancing from reality. Karmically, this encounter speaks of self-acceptance, healing family wounds, and mutual protection. A tender and deep relationship, but maturity is needed not to drown in emotional excess. Now let's look at the compatibility of evolutionary challenge, that is, relationships that test you but lead to inner growth. This is active but transformable karma. The signs we find are Capricorn. Structure and feeling. Meet Capricorn and Cancer are opposites in the zodiac, but deeply complementary. Cancer nurtures, protects, welcomes. Capricorn builds, disciplines, guides. This karmic relationship exists to integrate heart and responsibility. Cancer teaches Capricorn the importance of emotion and care, while Capricorn teaches Cancer how not to get lost in feelings but give them form. With maturity, a solid, deep, and transformative relationship can be born. Aries, fire and water seeking balance. Aries is action, impulse, reaction. Cancer is emotion, sensitivity, patience. This relationship is karmic because it pushes both out of their comfort zones. Aries must learn to feel before acting. Cancer must learn to expose itself with courage and not just protect. If they respect each other's timing and needs, they can strengthen one another. Virgo, mental order meets emotional chaos. Virgo is mental, analytical, organized. Cancer is empathetic, fluid, emotionally involved. This karmic relationship is born to build a bridge between logic and feeling. Virgo can help Cancer see things more clearly, while Cancer teaches Virgo to feel without judging. It can be a very constructive evolutionary relationship if they stop correcting each other. Libra, emotion and mental harmony in contrast. Cancer seeks emotional depth, affectionate security, authenticity. Libra desires harmony, relational beauty, mental balance. They often seem to speak different languages, but can learn a lot together. Libra shows Cancer how to communicate without drama. Cancer teaches Libra to feel beyond appearances. A delicate karmic union, teaching the fusion between grace and emotional truth. And now, let's move on to the most complex karmic relationships, meaning relationships where the differences are strong and karma manifests as friction or rupture. These can leave a deep mark. The following signs are found here. Gemini, mind and heart on different frequencies. Gemini is fast, curious, changeable. Cancer is sensitive, stable, deep. This relationship often begins with light, vibrant attraction, but tends to crack when Cancer seeks more depth and Gemini needs freedom. Cancer may feel neglected or unstable. Gemini may feel overwhelmed by too much emotional intensity. Karmically, they meet to learn how to communicate beyond filters, but the risk is emotional disappointment. Leo. Need for love expressed in opposite ways. Leo wants to be admired, supported, celebrated. Cancer wants to be heard, held, embraced. Often, Cancer gives a lot, but doesn't receive the form of love it needs. Leo, on the other hand, may perceive Cancer as too moody or emotionally demanding. A karmic relationship where there's a risk of not truly seeing each other or of using the other to fill a void. Sagittarius, freedom versus emotional rootedness. Sagittarius is expansive, loves travel and discovery. Cancer wants home, stability, protection. They are drawn to each other through their differences, but rarely manage to build long-term unless highly evolved. Cancer may feel swept into an inconsistent whirlwind. Sagittarius may feel emotionally blocked or slowed down. Karma of conflict between need for freedom and desire for roots. Aquarius, the heart meets the cold air of the mind. Aquarius is detached, mental, future, and community-oriented. Cancer is deeply intimate, subjective, and emotional. This is one of the most complex relationships for Cancer because Aquarius often cannot tune in emotionally or outright avoids intimacy. Cancer feels invisible. Aquarius feels suffocated. Karmically, they meet to learn to respect each other's freedom, but rarely truly synchronize. Cancer is the guardian of the heart, the sign that loves to protect, welcome, and nurture. It has an incredible capacity to feel the other, to perceive their deepest need, even when unspoken. But precisely because of this sensitivity, it attracts karmic relationships that place it before the boundary between love and dependence, between protection and self-erasure. The bonds Cancer attracts are relationships where the other needs to be cared for, saved, healed. Connections where affection is not always reciprocated or recognized, generating a sense of abandonment. Bonds where Cancer is called to give without losing itself, to feel without absorbing the other's pain. The karma of Cancer is to transform hypersensitivity into mature compassion, to learn that one cannot heal someone who doesn't want to heal, and that love does not mean self-sacrifice, but blooming together. Cancer evolves when it understands that its sensitivity is not a weakness, but a high form of spiritual strength, when it stops seeking security outside of itself and builds it within, when it learns to stay open without being invaded. When Cancer grows, it loves without needing control, welcomes without absorbing, protects without giving up its own voice. Its love then becomes luminous care, a sacred space where the other can be reborn without requiring self-sacrifice. If you are Cancer or have the moon in Cancer, remember, love for you means caring for others, but even more, caring for your inner heart. Cancer is the first sign of the soul, the point where emotional karma begins to dissolve. Don't fear your emotions. They are the bridge to your most ancient wisdom. In the next episode, we will talk about the sign of Leo, the sun, that illuminates the soul bonds and its karmic mission tied to the power of the heart. If this video was helpful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who carries the moon in their heart. Namaste, souls on the path.